Live? What's up, everybody? I just wanted, as we wrap up week 1, go into week 2, I figured I'll show you my food prep. This is for tomorrow, believe it or not. Big boy gotta eat. But last week I kind of prepped a different way where I had a bunch of like raw ingredients I showed you, and I want to show you today how, if I were to do the daily prep the night before, what it would look like and how you can make it easier. That way you don't feel overwhelmed. So portion wise, I went with just the scale based off of the portions, not so much macros. And what's cool is at the end, I'm going to type it all up and I'll show you how close I was by just measuring and estimating, and then how close I am to actual hitting my macros. So my goal for the day was 6 protein portions, 9 carbohydrate portions, and 11 fats. So I'll walk through the protein portions first, and I'll tell you, how I get there and what time of the day I'm having it. So I'm going to start my day with a protein shake at 4 a.m. again, and I'm just going to use a scoop of whey protein. At 7, I'm going to have a second meal, it's just some ground beef, and I got more ground beef, another meal, chicken breast, another meal, chicken breast, another meal, chicken sausage, and another meal, chicken sausage. So that's all of my protein portions for the day. My carbohydrates, keeping it simple. In my shake, I'm gonna have some tart cherry juice and some cranberry juice. Both of them have a lot of really good vitamins and minerals with them. I've spoken before on why I like these two juices the most. 3 of my other carbs are white rice. I've split 3 servings between 2 meals with a microwave quinoa blend. And then after I work out, I'll have some OJ to get some quick sugars in me. Okay. For my fats, 11 serving of fats. That's probably my hardest thing to hit because it's a lot of fat to do. So what I have is I have some MCT oil I'm gonna put into my shake. A lot of people talk about MCT oil. It's just a fat source as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it does anything magic, but it's gonna be 14 grams of fat, which is a serving. Okay, I'm gonna use a heavy whipping cream, has another serving. It's also delicious. This is only 5 grams of fat, so it'll split, 2 servings worth of fat into my shake. I have some salad dressing that I will measure out, 2 tablespoons. One thing I tell people to do when you're using an olive oil or a balsamic vinegar based dressing, if you measure it out and then just add a little water and whip it up, it'll still taste delicious and it'll give you more volume on that dressing. 3 of my fat servings are just coming from shredded cheese. And then in that quinoa, I added a couple tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So that's a really good way to sneak in. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 15 grams of fat. So if you're falling short on your fat content, really easy way to bump it up in your nutrition plan. And at the end of the day, get a lot of my veggies, probably like all 4 servings from this one salad. I don't really eat veggies during the day too much. For most of you who have talked to me about vegetables, I eat them to keep myself regular. Outside of that, I know I'm getting a lot of vitamins and minerals from all this other wonderful stuff. And then I'm gonna add avocado to that salad to get my fat content in my BFS. I'll use my big salad bowl. So couple other things I find really important when it comes to my nutrition plans that have helped me, keep simple food tastier. Thanks to Sir Edward, we got some Slap Yo Mama spicy seasoning. Okay, love adding chicken broth or beef broth into my ground beef or just a rice mix. Adds a little bit of flavor to something. Some quality salt. Salt is really actually good for you. I can send you articles if you don't believe me, but when you're eating really clean foods, you need sodium to stop your muscles from cramping. So sodium is not the enemy. Obviously, if you have some sort of medical issue that you've been told not to eat salt, please listen to the doctor. But for an average healthy person, salt is really good for you. Okay. Sauces. Right now, I'm crushing this Trader Joe's spicy taco sauce. 5 calories per serving, so you actually don't even have to track it. Okay. My go-to Frank's hot sauce. Again, 0 calories per serving, so you can crush it. And then my other favorite right now from Trader Joe's as well is this green dragon sauce, and it's also 0 calories, so you can crush it. Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to do for tonight was just walk you through the day, because I showed you a bunch of stuff. This is kind of how my day is going to look. At 4 a.m., I have my shake, which is the heavy cream, the MCTs, the Isopure, and the juice. Big shake, very filling. Okay. At 7 o'clock, I'm gonna heat up this beef, rice, and cheese because it's smaller in volume. Eat that really quick. Okay, I'm gonna work out at 8 o'clock today. After I'm done working out, I'll have my orange juice, and then at about 9:30, I'll have another thing of the beef. Okay, I coach, I get home, then around noon, I'll have like the chicken breast and the quinoa. Okay, at around 3:34 before the afternoon, I'll have some rice and chicken sausage. That'll carry me through. And then at 6-ish in between the classes, I'll have another thing of the chicken and the quinoa. And I'll come home, and I'm a weirdo. I like to end my day with a salad. Megan says this all the time. Big salads take a really long time to eat. So when I take this entire thing of salad and put it in a bowl that's this big and it sits on my lap and it takes me 45 minutes to eat it while I watch TV at the end of the night, it makes me feel like I've eaten more to end my day, and I'm not going to be super hungry as the day goes on. So again, this is a simple day. If I were to prep my food ahead of time, how I lay it out, and keep it simple, okay? Find foods you like, change them up with little simple flavors like sauces, and go from there. So looking at your second week of nutrition, keep it simple. Don't feel like you have to do anything fancy, and stay away from the recipes. The recipes add calories up quick. Simple ingredients, simple food, but make it taste good. Have a good night, everybody.